I know who I am. I love who I am. I daily improve and grow. I am self-motivated and always inspired to excel. I have a clear vision. I have hope and faith. I believe in myself and my dreams. I am purpose-driven. My gifts and abilities are activated. I operate with full efficiency. I sweatlessly triumph in all things. I create the future of my dreams. I am daily transformed and translated. I operate supernaturally. I activate my divinity. I am practical and real. I have the ability to attain, consolidate, and aspire to new levels of success, wealth, and well-being. I positively critique and review my position and situation for improvement. I advance and grow daily. I am empowered to be all that I was created to be.
I personally believe that the future of Africa is in entrepreneurship. I personally believe that the GDP of Africa rising is dependent on how many entrepreneurs and how many successful entrepreneurs we're able to produce, and how many of those entrepreneurs go on to become millionaires and billionaires. If you looked at countries like China, the reason why China sits at the top of the food chain in terms of nations across the world and the United States of America is by the sheer quality and quantity of business people and successful business people and entrepreneurs that they produce. If Africa is going to rank alongside countries like Germany, continents like Europe, continents like, North America and Asia and the United States of America, Africa has to encourage, empower entrepreneurship. And that's why we're dedicating 2 episodes to entrepreneurship and business on the Transformation Show. Chukwudi Williams is going to be working with Bumi Ajayi, and they're going to be looking at the area of business coaching. Yes, and the business coaching is going to relate to her finding her purpose and her doing what she believes is her purpose. How does she convert her purpose into business and business into purpose, such that she's able to, find fulfillment in what she's doing. Enjoy. Chucky, you're talking to Bumi.
Yes.
And you're on the same, area with me, business and finance, right? Well, what are you expecting?
Well, thank you, TC. And I want to first of all say I'm very excited, very much excited, because business is one thing I love so much about, to work with people. And like you mentioned about how other countries are enjoying prosperity and entrepreneurship. And maybe this part of the world where clarity is not there. Mm-hmm. Some business people are not also willing to get into some entrepreneurial education, or even want to meet a coach. So they all set out to just go and do their thing. So I've seen people who come back to tell you, I don't know how my money is going. I don't know how I made this money and I can't find this, I don't know how to put structure here. I don't know this. So this is all about an opportunity to help somebody set it right, and get clarity and understand the nature of what he or she is doing. You understand? So I'm so excited to work with Bimi when she mentioned to me that she has some of these challenges and this is where she wants to get to. And of course, coaching is one of the things that can help her move her from that point to the point where she wants to be. So I also want to let our viewers know this is one of the best things you can do for yourself. In this part of the world where we believe in village people. Those of you watching in Nigeria, there's what we call village people. So people attribute some of their mistakes or their ignorance to someone who is non-existent, and because the person has not actually gone through the process he or she is supposed to go through. So coaching is one of the processes that can help process you to get to that right place, to that desired state, to that desired place in your business. So I'm excited, very excited.
Wow, this is really good. This is the beauty about what we do, right? So when Emeka talks about integrative practice, he's talking about, our philosophy. And our philosophy is, in this new age that we're in, just traditional coaching alone can't really get you from where you are to where you want to get to without you understanding the dynamics of the mind, emotions, the ecosystem that they're operating in, and their spirituality. So it's a combination between theology, psychology, biology, energy psychology, neuroscience, sociology, and some elements of philosophy, and quantum physics. And so when we talk about being integrative practitioners, right, what we've done is we've gone to study energy psychology, we've gone to study emotional freedom techniques, matrix reimprinting, quantum physics, psychodynamics, psychology, CBT, and coaching, and the list goes on and on and on. And that's what we teach at the Olushola Lanre Coaching Academy. And when we train and certify coaches, that's what we believe that coaches need, especially post-COVID.
True.
Because COVID is completely created a disruption in the coaching industry. Without you being integrative, you will struggle with your clients. If you are still doing T-Grow only, just let's go and set your goals. You've got to be vast and skillful in integrating your practice. So Chucky, with Bumi, what kind of tools are you?
Yeah, I intend to use the T-Grow model because I believe that from the little chat I have with her, that we need to pull her from the point where she thinks she's unresourceful to a resourceful state. And why I love T-Grow model is that it helps to uncover for the person some of the things she never knew they exist. They are there. You understand? And also we're also going to be checking out for some beliefs that has been stopping her from achieving this goal. So basically that is where we're going to focus on.
One of the things that I love using is intuition. So intuitive coaching is so key and powerful. So I'm going to be working as an intuitive coach also. So you guys need to stay tuned. And let me officially welcome everyone to this episode of the Transformation Show.
My name is Oluwabumi. I'm here because I've started my business over 2 years now, and I want to get my business to a level where I can meet my target and scale my target. My target for a month is like 300, 500,000. To make 300, 500,000, I've not been able to achieve that. So I came here to find solution in meeting that. Because I feel I need a coach to give clarity. I needed clarity. That is why I came. I am into food business. I'm a special needs therapist. And I also do just shipping of home items, kitchen items. I do business actually. I can sell anything because I love to do business. I want to be financially independent. I want to get to a level that I'm able to pay myself salary for my business without making any cut hands, without my business being affected.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, I'm excited to be with you on Transformation Show.
Yeah.
My name is Williams.
Okay.
Coach Williams Chukwudi.
Okay.
So good to meet you. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you too, sir.
I'm excited. Like I said, this is a fantastic moment for me. And why I'm excited is because it's what I love doing. So what exactly about your business finance do you want? Is it that you want to reach a target? What is it?
Yes, I want to have a target which I'm able to achieve monthly. Even though sometimes I do set targets, but I do not achieve those targets. But I want to be able to reach that level so that I know that, okay, my business is, I'm not just getting busy. There's a difference between just being busy. You are doing something. That's what.
So what's your current target now? What's your current target? What do you make every month from your business?
Right now, let's say 50,000.
50,000. So how much do you want to make every month?
500,000. Let's start with 500,000.
Okay, that's awesome. So when was the last time you made 500? Have you made 500,000 before in your business?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Okay, if I should accumulate, no, I don't think so.
You've not made it monthly, or you've not made it at all?
I don't think I have made it at all.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. So you want to move from 50,000 to 500?
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, so if I will ask you about this target of yours, why do you want to achieve it?
I want to get to the level that I am financially independent, that I can easily, if I need to get things done for my children, you know, I can get it done easily without, you know, without having that, because sometimes when I'm like, hey, this is business money, without having that problem that I'm touching my business money, touching my profits.
Okay. So this 500,000, you want to make it when? When do you want to achieve it?
It's possible within a month, depends.
Okay, so you want to achieve it every 30-day cycle?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. That's beautiful. So I want to also find out from you, this 30-day cycle, what would this do for you if you achieve this?
I'll be happy that I'm getting the level that I'm financially independent. I don't have to sometimes rely on to look for source for money elsewhere or look for people's help. I'll be glad then I'm able to do some personal things I want to achieve with that.
Okay, so you will be happy, and you also have a sense of
then to improve my savings,
improve your savings,
investments and all.
So let's say that this goal is not achieved. What will happen to you? What do you think will happen?
I will not be happy, but that does not mean I'll stop trying. I'm a very resilient person, so I'll just keep pushing until I achieve the goal.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you think can stop you from achieving this goal?
I think myself.
Yourself. When you say yourself, how do you mean?
If I myself, if I give up, I guess if it becomes maybe overwhelming, I'm trying to achieve and it becomes overwhelming and I just give up. I think it's myself.
So when you say overwhelming, how do you mean?
You know, sometimes when you're trying to achieve some things, sometimes it becomes overwhelming. There are challenges that will just crop up. It could be financial or anything. And someone will say, oh, I'm tired, I'm done. As I said, I think it's really myself, not believing I can achieve it.
Okay. Okay, so have you tried to achieve this goal before?
I have, and I'm still trying to achieve it.
You have what stopped you then?
I think responsibility. I would say responsibilities. You know, as they are making, using it to take care of needs.
Okay. So have you, when you looked at your finances, then do you think you were able to reach the goal, just that you didn't have it in one piece?
Over the years I think I would not that I was able to get to that stage of 6 million, but I think I was able to get to like 300, 500, but because it had to go into needs, meeting needs.
300, 500?
Yes.
In a month or for a year?
A year, let's say a year.
For the year?
Yes.
You were able to meet 300, 500 in a year? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I think, well, don't you think we should look at the goal again to be sure that it's realistic? Okay. Because we are talking about 300, 500,000 in a year, and then we're moving into 6 million now.
Okay. So we have to, that means you're telling me that I have to set goals that is realistic.
Set goals are realistic.
Okay. So that means I should not look at 500.
I'm not saying you should not look at it.
Does that sound unrealistic for me right now?
Does it?
Does it? I don't think it does.
It doesn't sound unrealistic, right?
Okay. Maybe I can reduce it to be like, let's say 300 per month. 200, 300 per month.
300K per month.
Yes.
Okay, so 300, then we'll have what now?
A year.
3.6.
Okay. Still, it is realistic.
Is realistic for you?
Yes.
Okay, so your goal realistically is 3.6 million for a year.
Yes.
Is that okay?
It's okay.
Okay. So this 3.6 million, what do you think can stop you from achieving it? It's the same thing you mentioned before.
Yes.
Hmm?
Myself.
Yourself.
After myself, maybe finance.
Finance how? How do you mean by finance?
Being able to get enough of the products so that I can sell and be able to reach my goal of 3.6 million a year. You know, if you think about it, if I'm going to like make 200, 300 in a month, I have to like do some things, work at some things to be able to achieve that. And like from your question, the only thing that can stop me, myself, well, when if I should look at it, I can't, don't let me say finance, because if I keep believing I won't get the finance to be able to buy the things I need to get in order to achieve my goal, I will not achieve. So I will still say it's myself.
So you have a goal of 300K every month. What are the steps you think you will take to influence people and they don't support you?
Well, to the best of my knowledge, like I said, I've already started something and I'm doing it, and you can see I'm very up and doing with it. Right. So when I seek for support, like, oh, this is what I want to achieve, I have this already, I'm already doing this, can you please support me to achieve this?
So you will ask?
Yes, I'll ask.
Okay. What else?
I'll ask, and apart from asking, I could also go out to like seek for the help by maybe putting in for grants where they empower people, whatever, in order to achieve that.
Okay. So you seek for help and then ask for support also. Literally ask people to support you.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So that's beautiful. So let me if you are talking to your younger sister and she's telling you that she wants to make 300,000 from her business, and you are talking to her, what are the things you tell her to do? What do you think are the things you advise her to do?
Okay, she wants to achieve 300.
Yes. And she's in the same business with you, and you are like, that's my other sister, I want to advise her.
Okay, I will advise her to seek. She wants to achieve it. Okay, where can you get your products cheaper?
Okay.
Make sure they are good quality products. Don't say because you want to make money, you get bad quality products.
Okay.
Then you need to market. You have to strategize.
So you're saying strategize? What do you mean?
Marketing.
Okay.
Where she has to know her targets, her target audience, kind of people she's going to sell the products to.
Okay.
She needs to set her prices.
Set her prices. Mm-hmm.
She could create awareness about what she does,
Okay.
online and offline.
Awareness online
and offline.
and offline.
Online,
Okay.
she could use social media tools.
Social media tools. Mm-hmm. What else?
Okay, if she needs more funds, I could tell her to seek from family and friends before. If that is not an option, you could seek for where you could get loan.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I think.
Okay. So what options you want to talk to yourself? What options will you give yourself? What are the things you think you would do?
My sister is like myself, so I think.
So what else would you add there that maybe you felt she's younger, she might not be able to do this, and you can? So
Create a niche and work on it, work on that brand, the niche, work on it.
okay, so you mentioned you added more things here. Well, work on the brand, create a niche, prompt deliveries, and customer service, good customer service. So which of them here do you think is easiest to do? Get cheaper product, quality products, marketing, target audience, set your prices, create awareness online, offline, social media tools, get funds from family, work on the brand, create a niche, prompt deliveries, and customer service. So which of them do you think is easiest?
Getting the product is easier.
Getting the product, the cheaper product is easier. Okay. What else? Which other one?
Social media too is easier.
Easier. Selling online.
Yeah, selling online.
Okay. So which other one? Any other one?
Creating awareness online too is okay. It's easy.
Awareness online, okay.
That's all.
That's all. So which one do you think is the fastest?
Fastest is getting the product.
Fastest, getting the product, okay. Any other one? Did you have all this in mind? Or you want me to read it out for you?
Getting the product is the fastest.
Fastest, okay. Getting the cheaper product is the fastest.
Yes.
Okay. So which other one is the fastest?
Advertising on social media too is fast.
It's also fast, okay. Which other one?
That's all. I feel once the product is available, you have your social media is already creating awareness, so you definitely get customers. And from there, you pick on working on the brand, marketing, making deliveries and all.
How many new customers do you normally get every month?
New customers, maybe one or two.
One or two persons every month, okay. Okay. So because you mentioned something about expanding the customers.
Yes.
So how do you intend to do that?
How do I expand my customers? I feel just have to use more tools, work more on my social media handles.
Social media handles?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Get my returning customers, to refer more.
All right.
Refer more and give them more satisfy them more. As in my service to them should be better. Should get better.
Okay, so you are going to use social media to expand that, and then also get your returning customers to refer people, and then increase the satisfaction of your returning customers.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And new customers.
New customers. Okay. So when you say increase their satisfaction, what exactly will you do?
I feel work more on delivery, the packaging, make sure whatever they order, that is what I do get for them, and make sure it's done promptly and timely.
Okay. All right. So let's go back again to your expanding your audience. So to what extent, to what number do you want to expand your audience to? Not by percentage now, just give a figure.
I want to have up to 100 plus customers, 200 plus customers.
Give a specific figure.
200.
200 customers. So I want to go back to your goal. 300,000 every month. And you want to start achieving it from when? Every month. So which month do you want to start?
From August.
August what?
August 1st.
1st of August. Start achieving your 300K every month. What's the first step?
My first step is to work more, like I said, on my digital marketing, social media, creating more awareness, working more on that. Also
on digital marketing. When will you start working on this?
I already started.
You already started? So you have handle?
I have social media handles.
So which of the platforms you have handle?
I have on Instagram.
You have Instagram. You have which other place?
Facebook.
And
WhatsApp.
And WhatsApp.
I have Twitter too, but I really don't know how to go about in Twitter. So I don't really advertise. I have LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is not for. It's not for
people buying again.
It's,
okay. So what exactly is your challenge with Twitter? What is it that you are doing on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp that you can't do?
I find Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp more easier for me. Twitter, I don't know how to go about it. If I want to market, I don't know how to.
You have a specific person you will ask about doing these 3 things on Twitter. These things you do on other platform on Twitter.
Do I have? Yes, I do.
You have someone you can. What's the name of the person?
Who is the person? Let me think of who I can pick. You know that will easily answer me. Okay, Yemi. Okay,
Yemi. So when are you going to ask Yemi for his assistance?
Soon.
When? Give me a day and a date.
I don't want to say I'll start right now. I want to start right now because I don't want to choke myself with so many things.
Just give me a day and a date. It can be any time.
Maybe any time from August.
August what?
From August 1st.
1st August. 2022. So 1st of August 2020, you are going to ask me to help you with Twitter or selling on Twitter.
Yes.
Okay, so what second step will you take and when? Apart from working more on digital marketing, what's the second step you are going to make and when will you make
I have an idea of reaching out to organizations. I'm trying to figure out the type of organizations I can reach out to. Oh, this is what I do. To tell them what I do. I'm also thinking of reaching out to schools, boarding schools. You know.
So when do you want to do this reaching out?
Reaching out when maybe before let me say September.
September what?
2022.
September, what date in September?
September, I don't have a date, September.
Give me a date.
Maybe from 1st of September.
1st. Okay.
Because I have to look out, I have to work on the organization and compile their lists and send emails.
So you think you can compile that before September? No?
Yes, I have to work on that.
Okay, so by 1st of September, you are giving yourself permission to start reaching out to people, to organizations and school. All right? Okay, so that's good. Let me also bring in your internal motivation. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least motivated and 10 being most motivated, how motivated are you to achieve making 300,000 every month?
Highly motivated.
On that scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 8.
No, give me 1.
Okay, 8.
8.
Let me.
You're on a scale of 8.
Yeah.
What steps can you take to move it to 10?
I can't think of anything right now.
So look at the steps. So we want to move it to 10 and stay highly motivated. Or what do you think you can do? So look at your younger sister now.
Stay motivated.
What will you tell her to stay motivated and move herself to 10, to level 10?
Okay. I guess to be able to tell myself that yes, I did it. I was able to achieve this. I guess that will be the only thing
That'll keep you motivated.
Yes, it's something just that I can do it and I must achieve it. So that if I achieve it, I'll now look back and say, oh, so you were able to do this. So all this while you can do this. So that means you can strive to get more than this 300.
So this is your goal now. Who do you think you are going to talk to hold you accountable for it?
Coach, that's why you're the coach now.
So
that's why you're the coach.
You can pick some couple of people. Who else do you think you want to excitedly share your goals with, and and tell them, see, hold me accountable for this. This is where I'm going to. Who and who?
So I have. Do I have? I don't know.
A friend, a family member.
Could be a friend or a family member. Could be a friend, it could be a family member.
Yeah, so can you give me a name? I don't want to mention it.
No.
You don't want to mention it? Okay, but you have somebody you can talk about the goal.
Yes.
And when will you talk to the person about the goal?
When? Maybe August.
Before you start or after you started?
Before Maybe if before this month runs out. Talk
This
to the
July.
person. Yes.
So what day of this month will you talk to the person?
I don't have a deal.
Think of a day. Just think of a day in this July you want to talk to the person.
This date is 19, right?
Today is 19 years.
Maybe next week, Wednesday.
Next week, Wednesday, we should what date?
What date? 19. I think 28. Maybe 28.
28. So you will speak to the person on 28th July about the goal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, before we get to frame your statement, I want us to look at something. It's called success strategy and failure strategy also. We need to look at something and see how it will help you achieve what you want to achieve. You know, every given time we run strategies that we don't even know. So sometimes you see someone or you discover that every morning when you wake up, there's a particular leg you put first in your trouser.
Yeah.
And when you want to change it, what happens to you?
It's kind of bit difficult because you're used to that particular.
Exactly. And sometimes people fall.
Yes.
You know, it simply tells you that at that moment, there's a strategy you run whenever you're wearing your trouser. Whether you want to eat, there's a strategy. You know, so people starts from a particular side or starts from a particular thing in the food. You know, so the same thing. So we're going to look at something, what you have succeeded in before, all by yourself. So pick one thing you can remember you succeeded in before.
What I have succeeded before? Well, I've been doing my youth service. I was secretary, a welfare secretary for a whole year. I've been able to, for me to be able to start a business, I would say I've been able to achieve it. And it's still something that is still running, so.
Okay, so this business you started or something. So are we going to pick the business or that you were secretary during your youth service years? Which one did you pick as a success story for you?
This is business.
Business. So what were the things that you did to start the business? Where were the things? Maybe you start from your thoughts to the actions you took.
I'm someone that, like I said, I'm very resilient and have always loved to sell things. Even when I was in school, I've always loved to sell things. I can sell anything. As apart from this business, I have some other things to do. Yes, that I do.
Okay.
So for me to be able to do things and earn to me and be able to, take care of certain responsibilities is an achievement for me.
Okay. So resilience, what?
What?
You said resilient. You are resilient.
Yes.
What else did you? What else step did you take?
What else?
What else did you do to start that business?
I had to look for the fund. Source for the fund.
Source fund. Any other thing? Just give me three. The third one.
And had to customers and get customers.
You were able to get customers.
Yes, I had to market on my marketing started on social media actually.
Awesome. So let's tie this up now. for you to achieve your goal, like when we started, it has to be realistic. It has to be smart. It has to have a time frame which we have already installed there. So right now, we're going to bring out an affirmative statement for your goal, and that statement has some things that follows it. It has to be positive, and it has to be like in the past. Okay, so I want you to. You said 1st of August, you want to start achieving this goal, right? And then by July 31st, you have achieved 3.6 million naira.
July, no.
31st of 2023.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you must have achieved 3.6 million naira. That was what you said, right? Okay, that's in 12 months. Okay? So we're going to take it like this. And that will be your statement, your affirmative statement, that by July 31st, 2023, I made 3.6 million naira for my serial business by taking these steps. So the steps you wrote down that you're going to take, remember your digital marketing, and I achieved this thing just like as I succeeded when I started my business, by being resilient, by sourcing fund, and able to get customers. So that will be your take home. You write it like that, and that is how you affirm these things to yourself. Okay. Then the other thing you also have to do is that you have to take a picture of a successful business, maybe food business, and cut it and put on your goal dashboard. All right, to create a visualization process for your goal. You need to see it, and then you need to now cut out maybe a check for yourself and write 3.6 million naira on it and put on your goal dashboard and write your name on it. Okay? So these are some of the assignments you will do. And then when next time we meet, we are going to look at those assignments.
Okay.
Is that okay? So how do you feel now?
Good.
Good. Do you sense any possibility with Reiki?
Yes, I definitely I do.
You do, right?
Yes.
So you know that 3.6 million in 12 months is coming.
It is.
It's here, right?
It's only small money, but let's start from somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Bumi. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And we are so excited to work with you.
I'm so happy to work with you too.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Chucky, man. How you doing? Fantastic. How was your session?
Feedback was that she's happy and she's in a state of possibility now.
Wow. What was the high point for you in the session?
Yeah, the high point was, of course, when she set off with the goal she wanted to get or to achieve. Of course, she started with something that looks unrealistic for her. So we had to come to a point where we have to look at getting something realistic for her, which she eventually grabbed the point and moved her goal from the place she placed it to somewhere where she can achieve. So then, of course, she also got to understand at a point that the only thing that can stop her is herself.
Ooh.
You understand? And now we kind of were just going on, and she got to open up to say, I think I have a different mindset now. I believe that this can happen. So even though I am looking at myself, but then there's also this thought that she has to come up with that this is possible, this can get better. And she said that is a thought she will go back with, that this is possible.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Wow. So did you find that she was struggling with self-belief or, the limiting belief or something?
There wasn't one to identify. One of the things I also found out about her is she's vast. She's kind of exposed to some of the things that she has, but somehow she wasn't using them. You understand? So she didn't understand that. So at a point where we got to a resourceful state, she was able to identify that she actually has tools, but she's not using them. So of course she was focusing more on the things that she doesn't know how to use, or what she doesn't have. For instance, where she mentioned something about digital marketing, using social media to push her products. She mentioned, okay, I know how to use Instagram, I know how to use Facebook, I know how to use, but she now says that she doesn't know how to use Twitter. And I found out she was trying to stay on it. But then I walked her through just by simply asking her, so who can take you or put you through Twitter if actually that is where you want to? And she mentioned the name. And of course, I asked her again, so when are you going to talk to the person? She said, she gave the date, I'm going to talk to the person. So I said, okay, fine. That's so if you want to add Twitter to the platform you want to use to spread your product, then that's fine. So go ahead and do that. So that's one of the things that resourceful state also helped her to open her eyes that, wow, I've got this, but I didn't know about that.
So at the beginning, what was her feeling? At the end, what words did she use to describe how the session went?
Okay, yeah, at the beginning, she wasn't sure of how to go about the goal. So in the middle of the discussion, I asked her, have you tried to achieve this before? She said yes, but then her feeling was overwhelming. Now, but at the end of the whole session, her feeling was, it's possible. Yeah, she said that it's possible, she can do this. That was the feeling she left with. I tried to also let her understand something. These things has to be before you. First of all, you internalize it, and then put something on your goal dashboard to actually make sure that you see this every day. So her goal was to start move her business from 50,000 to 300,000 every month. So in other words, in 12 months, 3.6 million naira. So I told her, you have to write this check to yourself. Maybe you write it to your company name or whatever. Just make sure it is there, and then internalize it, own it. So I also gave her the assignment of going back to now write her goal affirmation statement, and put her through on how to do that. So she, at that moment, you could literally see that on her face, that excitement, this possibility, and that was why she ended up saying, this is possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The simplicity and the strategy, the techniques to actually internalize these things, whatever you want to help somebody achieve or you want to see somebody achieve, the techniques are there to internalize these things, and it comes within. So somebody you are done working with, after a month, 2 months, you're asking the person, he can tell you the steps he atomized and he took and he's taken to get to where he wants to go to. So it's been for me a very, in fact, I said it cannot be a coincidence. If you go to my Twitter handle, I opened it, I think, when was that? Years back. You will see what I wrote there. I love real transformation. Wow. It's been there. I love it. So when I met you and I saw that you transform people by transforming their minds, I said that's a key word for me. So what is he doing that brings about this transformation? I need to understand it. I need to key into it, and that sealed it for me.
Wow. Wow.
Integrative coaching, combining it with NLP, neuroscience, and quantum physics and therapy. So powerful when you skillfully weave it together and you use it to help people transform their lives, businesses, or even transform their minds. And I really love doing this. How do you feel when you coach? How do you feel after a session?
Awesome. I don't even have a word for that, because you are literally seeing somebody move from a resourceful state to a resourceful state. And the person is shocked that I have answers to this. let me say this quickly. You remember last year when we had a session, a virtual session, one of the classes, and I told you a story about how I lost money.
Yeah.
And eventually you were talking about goal setting, and you were talking about control. I just said that was why I lost money. Control. I set a goal that is not within my control. And
you never make that mistake.
And you can't, it's not possible. It's not possible.
Oh.
It's not possible. So you just find that this is it, and I cannot go back to this again.
Well, another thing about coaching is power of illumination.
Yes.
Power
yes.
of insight.
Yes.
And, the search point that it puts on your blind spot.
Yes.
I just love it. Wow. I mean, we can keep talking and talking and talking and talking. Thank you for, committing to, being a coach on the Transformation Show. So what next for your clients?
Yeah, I gave her some couple of assignments, and we also want to have another session to round up, to also see she has done her assignment, and then the next thing. Of course, we also had a chat after the session on some of the couple of things, other things I told her to do also. So she's so excited. When I was asking her to be in touch, she said, of course.
Awesome. Who would want to continue again? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, TC.
And stay tuned for the next episode.
The coach gave me an assignment to get someone to always check to make sure I achieve my goals. Then my goal must be specific. Then I must make sure that I started the time I said I will start and finish it when I say I will finish. And even if I do not achieve it, I should not beat myself up. I should still be happy and continue to work on it. I got to see that I should not feel so overwhelmed and not feel like there's nothing I cannot achieve. There are sometimes when there's so many challenges, you feel that I cannot do this. But with him, I was able to see that the only person that can stop myself is myself. I just have to believe I can and be positive about everything. There were timelines that have been set, and I have to, and assignments that we set, I have to start working on. And when we meet next session, we'll start working on it. It was able to make me see that I have to believe in myself. And there are things I have to start doing and give myself a timeline and get someone to always make sure to check me. That is one of the reasons why I came here. I need a coach, someone to guide, to take my hands and lead. That is why I came. I don't think I can stop myself again, because from my session that I had with the coach, I saw that I could achieve anything I want. I set my mind to do. I need to continue to believe in myself, and I need to continue to have like a coach, a mentor at my back. I need to have an accountability partner, someone that is always checking me to make sure that I achieve these goals. I am very, very happy now, and I'm also waiting to be much more happier than this.
If you need a coach or therapist, or would like to train to become a certified coach or therapist, please call +234 8098 883 555 or +234 8077 077 000. Alternatively, send an email to hello@thecatalyst.ng.com.